Welcome to this new Forza Horizon 6 video, where we'll discuss money farming methods. As you may know, the Season 3 update was released a few days ago, and this update, in addition to adding new cars and new races, has completely changed the game's economy. In other words, with this update, the developers have completely blocked or restricted, and even removed in some cases, the old farming methods. For example, if before this update you used to farm AFK with Rivals mode, it doesn't work anymore. Rivals mode has been like this for a while. It now detects if you're AFK for about 10 minutes and blocks your rewards. Farming skill points in club events or properties to buy wheel spins or super wheel spins no longer works, since it's no longer possible to get more than one skill point in property or club event challenges. And even if you used to farm money in a completely normal way, just by doing very long races, well, that doesn't work anymore either. Because now, after this update, it's no longer possible to accumulate more than 500,000 credits as a reward after a race, even a very long one. Even if you do 50 laps of the Goliath, you won't get more than 500,000. So all the old farming methods don't work anymore. With Season 3's arrival, there are now 1 or even 2 new methods I'll show you in this video that still work well. This will help you keep earning well after the Season 3 update. I'll show you these new methods, but first, let me mention today's sponsor, Ollie. As you saw, this summer is shaping up to be very hot. Ollie has released a new range of products, the cocktails. These are fruit cocktails, obviously non-alcoholic. There are plenty of recipes, lots of different flavors. It's fruity, really good, and very refreshing. My personal tip, add a few ice cubes. And on top of that, if you order on the website with the code EQUINOX, you get 10 off your order. That way, you can enjoy some nice, refreshing drinks that are cheaper and less sweet than a traditional soda. And just like the traditional Ollie drinks, these are also energy drinks. They'll give you an extra boost to go farm money on Forza Horizon 6. I'll put the link below this video in the description and in a pinned comment. Thanks to Ollie for partnering on this video. And now, let's get started and talk a bit about money farming. The 2 farming methods I'm going to show you today will be based on the 1998 Subaru 22B. This is a car you can buy at the dealership. The price of this car has increased significantly since the Season 3 update. It went from 80,000 credits to 300,000 credits. So don't worry. I'm not going to show you a method like the one that existed before Season 3, which involved buying this car over and over, using mastery points on it, and then reselling it to make a profit and earn infinite money. Here, you only need 1 copy, no repeated buying and reselling. It's a bit pricier now, but 300,000 credits is still a good deal. After purchasing, go to Car Mastery and unlock all skills except the bottom right one. If you feel like you're a good enough player in the game to avoid collisions with cars or walls while we're farming later. But yeah, you buy all these little skills here, especially the one at the top left, which gives you a super wheel spin. That lets you start earning a bit of money with this car before doing the method we're going to talk about today. Most importantly, it provides a 9x skill multiplier to rack up skills quickly. There are 2 ways to earn skill points fast with this car. The first one is a completely normal method in the open world. You're going to go all the way to the bottom of the map here, at the center, let's say, of the rocket launch site. And you're going to take a little trip. A little route that I'm going to show you here, in the open world, which will allow you to quickly increase your skill score and reach 500,000 points very quickly to unlock 10 skill points at once. So what I do is very simple. I start by doing a little drift. Then I go here and hit the trees to get wreckage skills. We're going to go back here, behind the little hill, to do a small skill, a little jump skill. Then I come back here. That gives us a little drift skill, jump skill, and extra wreckage skill. A little drift here. And then I repeat the same loop. We're going to do this for a few minutes. There we go. We've reached our score of 55,000 multiplied by 10s, since on top of that, right now, there's a skill song playing. So that's true, on top of everything else. And when you use this method with skill songs, it goes even faster. And there, we scored 566,000 points that allows us to store 10 skill points at once, which is the maximum in the open world of Forza Horizon 6. It took us 3 minutes, but if that's too long, I'll show you another way to earn skill points even faster. Even though developers patched properties and event club events, they haven't patched the challenges themselves. You can still farm skill points, not through the events, but directly through the challenges. For that, you're going to enter the following code: 103 435 586 to find this challenge that you started. So here, we're on a challenge that lets you earn 10 skill points in about 30 seconds. And the little bonus here is that the car is loaned to you. You don't even have to buy the car for this challenge. However, a small thing to point out. Even though the challenge is advertised as lasting 30 seconds, you can normally get 10 skill points in 30 seconds. Don't forget that starting the challenge, loading it, and restarting it takes a bit of time. So depending on your PC, your console, or if you have a faster or slower SSD. If your loading times are faster or slower, well, in the end, getting 10 points in 30 seconds is actually very hard to achieve. You should rather expect, let's say, 10 points per minute. Restarting the challenge takes time. At the end, don't press A to continue and return to the open world. Instead, press B to select Retry. Your skill points will still count. And here, I don't know if you noticed, but it shows up at the top of the screen. We've successfully stored 10 skill points at once. So now, I'll restart it once to show you that. Alright, here. We're going to complete it in about 25 or 26 seconds. There you go, it's completed. Here, click Retry instead of continuing to skip some loading times. It restarts the challenge for you. And you'll see at the top of your screen that it shows the skill points from the previous challenge, which have been counted. I'll show you that in just a moment, right after the cutscene. You can't skip the cutscene, and the loading time is almost longer than the challenge itself. So there you go, it's about to start. And look at the top of the screen. We have our little skill points that have built up nicely, and we've gained 10 of them. So these skill points, you earned them by farming directly in the open world, or by farming through the challenge event. Before, everyone used them to buy the Subaru 22B since it only cost 80,000. You could quickly get super wheel spins through the mastery points, and with those super wheel spins most of the time, you would win more than 80,000, which meant you could make the car profitable. Except now, it costs 300,000, so it becomes much harder to recoup. 300,000 credits on a lucky super wheel spin than 80,000 credits. Other cars will be more interesting to buy. For example, the 1999 Dodge Viper costs 64,000 credits once you have the house that's right here. So wait, let me make sure I'm not saying anything wrong. The Socko 78 house lets you pay 5 times less for your cars in the auction house. And this car, the Dodge Viper, in its mastery tree, doesn't have any wheel spins or super wheel spins. It directly gives you the option to buy credits. You can buy 150,000 by spending 1, 2, 4, 9, 19, and 29 skill points. So 29 skill points. It takes you about 3 or 4 minutes to farm them using the event I showed you just before. And that lets you make a profit of 90,000 credits. So, let's say in terms of playtime and profitability, that's really not bad at all. Otherwise, there's another method with another car that's probably even more profitable, but not everyone will be able to do it. It's by buying the Mazda, Mad Mike. And here, the problem is that this car is a DLC car. It's in the car pass, so if you don't have the car pass, if you don't have the premium version of Forza Horizon 6, you can't get it. If you want the premium for less, I'll include my channel's instant gaming partner link below, so you can buy it 40 to 50 euros cheaper than Microsoft's official stores. If you already have it, and many Forza Horizon 6 players already have premium, you can buy this car for 95,000 credits. And then, I just bought this car in my garage. I'll show you that right now. You'll be able to buy a super wheel spin with skill points in the mastery tree for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 skill points. So here, it's the same thing. Just do the event I showed you earlier twice. In 2 minutes, you'll have them. If you're lucky, you can make the car profitable instantly. We just won 250,000 credits and a Skyline GTR. I'm not sure of its value, but it's still worth 160,000. So here, we did a wheel spin for 400,000 for a car we bought for 90,000, using skill points we got in about 2 minutes. These are the most profitable methods now, except auction house farming. The auction house depends on supply and demand, especially for those wanting to sell cars at very high prices. There are maxed out players who are ready to pay very high prices for those cars. Even if developers patch Event Club challenges in the next update, there will still be ways to farm skill points in the open world, as I showed in this video. Now you have a solid foundation to keep earning money in Forza Horizon 6. I hope this video helped you farm more in-game cash. If so, please like, subscribe for future videos, and follow me for upcoming live streams. We often play Forza multiplayer, races, and themed challenges. Feel free to follow and subscribe, it means a lot. Thanks for watching. See you soon for another video. Bye.